Hello, hello. I'm Christina, and this is my daughter, Vivian. Can you wave hello? Today we're going to read a story called The Giant Jam Sandwich.
It's a big sandwich.
It's a very big sandwich, a giant sandwich. The story and pictures are by John Vernon Lord, with verses by Janet Burroway. This is for Alexander and Jonathan. Okay. I'm going to move over to the side so you can see more of it. One hot summer in Itching Down, 4 million wasps flew into town. They drove the picnickers away. They chased the farmer from their hay. They stung Lord Swell on his fat, bald pate. They dived and hummed and buzzed and ate. And the noisy, nasty nuisance grew till the villagers cried, "What can we do?" So they called a meeting in the village hall, and Mayor Muddlenut asked them all, "What can we do?" And they said, "Good question," but nobody had a good suggestion. I'm going to show you a little closer. Then Bap the baker leaped to his feet and cried, "What do wasps like best to eat? Strawberry jam! Now wait a minute. If we made a giant sandwich, we could trap them in it." The gentlemen cheered, "Hurrah, hurrah!" The ladies squealed, "Ooh!" And the farmer said, "Use my field." Bap gave instructions for making the dough. "Mix flour from above and yeast from below, salt from the seaside, water from the spout. Now thump it, bump it, bang it about." While they were working and working hard, some more made tablecloths out in the yard. See if you can find the tablecloth all the way through the window. Out in the yard.
So this one. It's a birdie. A birdie.
I see that birdie in the back of the book. When they were done, the dough was left to rise. It's going to be big. Till the loaf was a mountain in shape and size. They hitched it up with a bit of fuss to tractors, cars, and the village bus, and took it to the oven they had made on the hill. 50 cookers in an old brick mill. Let me see if you can see how small the people are compared to the bread or the big loaf they're making. Wow.
I saw the birdie.
For hours and hours they let it cook. It swelled inside till the windows shook. It was piping hot when they took it out, and the villagers raised a mighty shout. "Isn't it crusty? Aren't we clever?" But the wasps were just as bad as ever.
Elmo.
The loaf was left to cool. Then the people watched while 6 strong men took a great big saw and sliced right through. Everybody clapped, and they cut slice too.
Now, Mom.
Yes. Just a minute, I'm going to show the next page. And then we'll read the next part. Here it comes. The village bus, they all agreed, would spoil the fields of farmer seed. So 8 fine horses pulled the bread to where the picnic cloth was spread. There's the field and the picnic cloth. That's where they're headed.
Let me see the horses.
You want to see the horses too? They're all pulling it. They're working hard together. A truck drew up and dumped out butter, and they spread it out with a flap and a flutter. Spoons and spades, slap and slam, and they did the same with the strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam?
You can see that they're getting really busy now, making quite a mess. Strawberry jam out of a big truck, butter all over the bread. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Well, Mom.
Meanwhile, high above the field, 6 flying machines whirred and wheeled, ready for the wasps to take the bait. And then there was nothing to do but wait. So they're all holding on to this big piece of bread, and they're waiting in the sky. Waiting, they're waiting, they're waiting. Let's see what they're waiting for. Suddenly the sky was humming. All 4 million wasps were coming. They smelled the jam. They dived and stuck. And they ate so much that they all got stuck. The other slice came down, kersplat, on top of the wasps. And that was that. There were only 3 that got away, and where they are now, I cannot say. You see these 3 that didn't go in the sandwich? 1, 2, 3. That was funny. But they never came back to Itching Down, which is not a waspish sort of town, but a very nice place to dance and play, and that's what the villagers did that day. I'm going to show you some good dancing, music, good times.
Bye-bye.
Not yet. We have one more to go. Now this. What became of the sandwich? Well, in Itching Down, they like to tell how the birds flew off with it in their beaks and had a feast for 100 weeks. The end.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I hope you enjoy this book. We'll see you tomorrow.